Alrighty. Holy shit. Never had that one happen before. This fucking shit is real fun. Technical difficulties, everybody. It appears that my fucking thing decided that it was going to not properly use my... I don't know, if something happened and suddenly my, thing was not working properly. Fucking hell. Okay, so pretty much the audio and for both my mic and desktop audio decided to crash, is a good way of putting it, for OBS. So now OBS actually registering that yes, in fact, I do have those selected. Never had that problem before. Okay. Okay, let's get my controller back. Come on. That's super wonderful. Come on, there we go. Alrighty. I just hope this, I just really hope this shit doesn't fucking... That's bullshit. Because, holy crap. Okay. Okay, that's my sprint. So you hit... I don't know controls for this.
I can't anchor him to the memory. Too much psychological trauma. He's rejecting the treatment, retreating.
Desmond, I need you to try and relax.
Let me try and stabilize him.
What the fuck am I meant to...
Listen to the sound of my voice. Recognize that what you're seeing isn't real. Just a picture of the past. It can't hurt you.
What the fuck is my pause button?
Give it a moment. He'll adjust.
Fucking hell. You gotta love this shit.
We're losing him.
What the fuck is going on? Okay, let's take a look. What the fuck is my controls? What is button 5? What is button 5? Oh my gosh. Okay, Storm. Hi, man. It's good to see you. My computer. Okay, that's probably annoying for you guys. I'm gonna get that. Sorry about that. Computer might not like this game or two. No. It's not a problem of that. It's a problem of shit is fucking weird. It might be bound to a stick pressure. Button 9. What is button 9? A bumper? Fucking hell. That's camera control. That's what my bumper does. That's what my bumpers were doing. Just so everybody knows, using a controller for this shit. and there's no subtitles. Fucking hell.
I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes.
Mm.
What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix?
And audio is muted.
We know who you are.
Ugh.
What you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not,
You're right. It is pressing on a stick.
you've got something that my
Right stick.
opponents want
Okay.
locked away
Right stick push in.
of yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For
You gotta love how this shit doesn't fucking explain
will allow us to
anything
locate
ever.
Once we have
It's
it,
like
you'll be free.
fun.
I am not going back in there.
Then we'll induce a coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die. Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die? Lie down.
Okay,
A wise
start this.
Whoa. Where am I?
You're inside the Animus.
Which is...
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
genetic memory.
What kind of controller?
You'll need a bit of a tutorial. Very well. We'll start simple. What is a memory,
Storm?
Miles?
It's the...
I literally showed my controller to the camera,
Visual
which means you were walking away.
Sure.
I'm using my PS3 controller
individual's memory.
because I don't have any Xbox controllers that will connect
Genetic
to
memory, if you will.
my computer.
Hibernation, reproduction.
So,
Animals know when and where to go.
I pretty much am having to use
That's just animal
a
instinct.
PS3 controller using SCP server to trick my computer into thinking this is the Xbox 360 controller.
Requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We've found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we
Okay.
fix it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move
Thank you, Storm. That actually is helpful.
the closest we can get. So it's
So-
where we'll have to start. I'm uploading the tutorial
quick.
program now.
Alright, hold on. Freeze. Let me pause. It's not going to. I was looking away to look this up. Thank you, man. Okay, so give a quick explanation of what Storm just put in chat for me. Button 1 equals A. Okay, button 2 equals B. Button 3 is X. Button 4 is Y. Button 5, LB. Button 6, RB. Button 7, back button. Button 8 is start button. 9, left analog. Stick. Left analog stick. Pushed in. Button 10, right analog stick pushed in. Button 11 is left trigger. Okay, let's take a quick look. So button 5 here would be, this is Y, A, X, B. So, bottom, top, left, right. Button 0. What is button 0 then? You know what? I don't know. 12 equals RT. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Button 5 is LB. Duh. So this would actually be Y. Jeez. Button 8. So with this... That should be the start button. Okay. This is wrong, though. Left analog, that's not right. That... I pushed in my right analog for that. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, we'll figure it out as we go along. We'll just have to figure it out as we go along. Because pause is right analog. This shit's so fucking weird.
This tutorial has been prepared in order to better acclimate
I'm
you to
sick.
the Animus's control system. Instructions will follow shortly.
Ugh.
The synchronization bar represents how in sync you are with your ancestors' memories. If you ever fall completely out of sync, the Animus will restore you to your last synchronized position. You are currently dangerously close to desynchronization. Please follow all forthcoming instructions in order to restore system stability. The Animus utilizes a puppeteering concept to control the actions of your ancestor. I'm loading subroutines to validate your body's
0.
connection to the Animus. We will begin by exploring the default actions.
What? Hold on. What? Oh my god, it's showing stuff weirdly. Oh god, I think this is a blame on my controller scheme. Because yeah, that shows top, but that's not. Bullying the computer? No. I know what's going on. I have a controller scheme that I picked up and I forgot about. And that controller scheme I think is fucking everything up here. Fuck. Alright, Alright, I'm going to quickly... We'll be... we'll be right back. Technical difficulties, everybody! Shit. Alright, okay, let me, quickly get rid of this fucking controller scheme. Because I think what I have is, potentially fucking up what I'm doing. This is so fucking weird what I've done. Okay, hello, Storm. Wow. Number that says -1? That's fucking annoying. That's really annoying. Good to know, but that's annoying as shit. Okay, controller configuration is not there, so that means that all this is to blame on, quite simply, fucking Steam controller shit bugging out is what it is. It's not like you realize you don't have a fucking choice on that, right? You are forced to use Steam's if you're playing the game through Steam. You do know that, right? I have actually had the other experience of Steam overrides games on that. A lot of the time. Not always, but a lot of the time it does. Okay, let's get back into the fucking thing. Reload.
I tried my best to help.
It's fine. Okay, you're unmuted.
I told you he'd be fine.
Okay, we're gonna have to resume this stuff.
Now, I just
Fuck.
your life.
Alright, well, this is the last save point.
You strapped me into that thing.
Animus. It's an animate.
I don't
Okay.
even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are, what you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got
Oh,
something that my
jeez,
employees
this shit's
want
so fucking annoying.
away in that head of yours.
But I'm not an assassin.
They don't even give you an option of skipping through this, do they?
Much. Something about
No,
it
but
is
there is
strange.
important
Most
lore for the
fortunate
animus
for
in
us.
here, so if you
What
wanna
do you want from me?
For you to do as you're
if you wanna
told.
let other people
The
if you
animus will
wanna
allow us to locate
give
what
it to
we
other
need.
if you want other
Do you have
people
it?
to know what's going
You're
on,
free to
this
go.
is kind
I
of
am not
important.
going back in there.
Most. Alright, considering how long the Assassin's Creed franchise has been out,
When
I
we're done,
figure people already know. If they don't,
truth be told, the
then
only
I'm not the
reason
best
you're
channel
still
for
is
that.
because this approach
I
saves
guess.
time.
Yeah, I know in
So
some
what
of
is
the
it?
later games it lets you skip cutscenes
Live
if you've
or
already seen the
die.
cutscene before. But I don't think that
Lie
was a thing
down.
until 3, maybe? If I remember correctly.
Label.
So that's the first one I remember being able to skip cutscenes in.
A wise
Hmm.
decision.
Yes, I have already bitched mightily about free, about how I can't use my, dual graphics cards working at the same time with free, so.
Which is...
But you can with
It's the
Liberation
factor
for
that
some
renders
stupid
genetic
reason.
memories
Exactly.
Yeah, you told me about that. It doesn't make any
Seems you'll need a bit of a
sense.
tutorial.
It doesn't, but
Very well. We'll start
what's worse is it's called, like, SLI or something like that. And
recollection of
a Ubisoft employee had the gall of saying, well, Odyssey doesn't support that.
Sure.
Excuse me?
the human body.
Bitch, I can do that with it.
But the memories are
I can do SLI with Odyssey.
genetic memories.
So if it's not supported, then
Reproduction.
it doesn't have a problem with it, even if it's not supported.
What to do?
But free
Animal instinct.
flickers so badly, I get sick, and I wouldn't be surprised if it triggered people's epileptic, like it would trigger an epileptic attack on people. It's so bad.
Knowledge absent the requisite
I see where you're coming from.
experience. I've spent the past
I
30
think that's
years trying to
stupid.
understand
I think
why.
that's a support
I
that
discovered
they
something
really
most
should add.
fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It
Because
contains
a
not only
lot of
genetic
people who are
instructions
gonna
passed
be
down from previous
playing
generations,
games,
but
if they
memories
want the
as
game
well.
to look its
The
best, they're gonna be
memories of our
doing
ancestors.
SLI so that
And
the game
Animus
will
lets
run
you decode
smoothly and look
read
good
these
while it's
DNA
running.
files.
Precisely.
Yeah, because most people are going to be using their dual graphics cards. Because a lot of people nowadays have dual graphics cards.
Why would you not support that?
Yeah.
I'm in the gaming community. I don't see why you wouldn't support it.
Well, here's the thing. I currently have it running. Assassin's Creed 1 doesn't give a shit. I'm not having a negative reaction with it.
Remaster for 3, do it.
It's the only one. Trust me, I booted up every single of the mainline games plus Liberation.
We fix it.
No problem with any of them but 3 remastered.
And we move forward from there.
That is so dumb.
Exactly my point.
So it's where we'll have to start.
FYI, I would probably group, if you decide to do Freedom Cry and Liberation, I would group them with the games they were originally released with. So Liberation goes with 3 and Freedom Cry goes with 4.
Yeah, I know.
And if you have all the DLC for 4, there should be a DLC for it that's it's a short mission. You should be able to get it done in one stream.
Are you talking about the other?
Evelyn doing something for Connor.
Oh no! You actually don't. No, that's not around anymore. I don't think you can get that mission no more.
I got it when I picked up Assassin's Creed 4 on my computer. I got it. So, and I played it recently.
Instructions in order to restore system stability. The Animus utilizes
So,
the puppeteering concept to
Okay, well, no.
I
The
don't
only
understand why they'd
DLC.
remove a DLC.
validate your body's adaptation to
As
the
far as I know, I did not see anything about getting that with the season pass. If I was to even buy the season pass for 4, and no, the only DLC for
DLCs.
while standing still. use
I
have
know.
it.
to
Pretty
observe
sure I
the
have it.
environment.
Let me pull up Steam. Because I've played it at least twice.
You may have it, but
Walk through
then
the
again,
system
okay,
without causing
I don't have that. I did not buy the season pass for it. The only DLC I have for 4 is in fact the thing. Oh wait, no, I think I remember. I think it's now part of Liberation Remastered, I think.
Oh, really?
I think so, and I think that's why you can't get it with Ubisoft no more, because I have 4 for the Ubisoft store.
I remember playing Liberation HD.
Have you played the remaster?
I have not played through the remaster yet, but I know Liberation HD had a scene where you do something with Connor.
Okay, look it up for me then. Because I could be highly wrong, but I believe I am correct.
them to drop what they're holding. Proceed to the marker to continue the synchronization process.
Fuck. Okay, what's this button? Okay, that's sprint. Is it this button?
Let's see.
No. Motherfucker, I don't know what the button is for that one. Okay, is it start? Let's see, is it this one? No. Fuck.
Included in the Rebel Collection for Nintendo Switch.
Fucking son of a... Okay, here's sprint. It's punch, that's vision. Here is that. Then what is that? Because this is pause. Here, button 3. What the fucking button 3 then? For my thing, what became button 3? So let's go to like this. That's button 1. No. That's button 2. Got it. Here it is. It's Y for me. Got it. That is annoying.
Well done.
Apparently I didn't like hold Y.
The Animus differentiates between two fundamental actions.
That's punch.
Low profile and high profile. Low profile actions are socially acceptable. High profile actions are more action oriented. Hold the high profile button to see how your heads up display changes the context of the puppeteering inputs. Excellent.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
We will continue your synchronization process by testing some high profile actions.
Okay, hold on. Let me really quickly check. Don't they have a... Do they not have... Do they not have subtitles for this?
There's no subtitles in 1. Those weren't a thing until 2. I know, it sucks. I hate it too.
I'm so sorry for all potential viewers who may be deaf or hard of hearing.
Grab and throw this individual onto the marker by using the empty hand button in high profile. Good.
There we go.
Using your legs button in high profile will allow you to sprint. Sprinting is useful to escape from soldiers or to get closer to a fleeing target. However, be careful not to bump into anyone, for you can lose your balance and tumble to the ground. While sprinting, reach the marker before this man does.
Okay, this is like... annoying as fuck. And it's like, do this, do that, and it's like,
Other important information.
can I just fucking beat the shit out of this thing? Like,
On your social status.
I hate this.
I can't seem to find which DLC
This
the
icon appears
Aveline,
when a soldier is
the,
looking at
which
It's literally called
the
Aveline.
Aveline
The
DLC comes
soldier is
in.
either unaware
Aveline, yeah, I think it's literally what it was called. Aveline.
illustrate the change in
Like, look up the, like,
stealth
I know people don't like fandom, but the Assassin's Creed fandom thing for 4, that DLC was called Aveline from what I remember.
First, lock onto your target.
I am sure it comes with the season pass, even though the season pass doesn't seem to say it, because I got the game and the season pass separately.
Now, select your hidden blade.
What is that switch?
That's what will be the D-pad on your PS3 controller.
With your blade selected,
Yes, I can see that.
assassinate
It's
him by using your arm.
D-pad, okay. What the fuck? Huh? What the fuck happened there? Not questioning it. Not questioning it.
Supposedly, the Aveline DLC was PS3, PS4 exclusive, but I have it on my computer.
What?
Yeah. Yet the Benedict Arnold DLC for Assassin's Creed 3 was never available on computer. Only PS3.
Help. Help. It broke. The fucking game broke. Altair, move your head. The game broke. I don't know what to do about this. The game's broke. Fuck. Okay. Mute audio really quickly. Sorry, everybody. You saw the body, right? Please tell me you saw the body, how it glitched the fuck out.
Yes, I did. I've never seen that happen before.
Fuck! Look at how far back it threw me.
Bastards!
Now, I just saved your life.
Saved my life?
You mean the tutorial shit doesn't actually, like, autosave every fucking one?
It's an animus.
I guess
I don't
not.
even know
I
you,
always
kid.
got through the
Why are
tutorial
you
in one
doing this to
go.
me?
You
So,
have information we need.
You never had a tutorial break on you, though.
Information? I'm
No,
a
I didn't.
bartender, for Christ's sakes.
which is why I was able to do it all in one go.
We know who you are, what you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't
Maybe
time.
you should play the
You're
ones
an
that everybody
assassin.
is
And
that
whether you
everybody's
would
still
like it or
hyped about,
not,
like
you've got
4.
something that my employers want, locked away in that head.
And
of
apparently
yours.
Odyssey.
But I'm not an assassin.
Odyssey is really good, though.
Yes, your file indicated as much.
Yeah, that's what I keep
Something
hearing. I
about
keep
an
hearing that
escape.
the story in Odyssey is
Most
super good, but the
fortunate for
grinding
us.
gets boring.
What do you want?
Exactly. That's the fucking problem with Odyssey is
The
grinding is really fucking rough on that one,
We have it?
but
Here you go.
it is super good.
In there.
Then we'll induce a coma.
It's the sheer fact that you wanted to see this is the reason I'm doing this. You want to see me play through the Assassin's Creed franchise.
But you didn't have to do it on stream.
You're insane.
I would have been fine with you just
So what is it, Mr.
screen sharing it while we voice
Live
chat.
or die?
Okay,
Lie.
Jin needs to stream anyways. So, streaming this is a good it's pretty much a good
Good
excuse.
excuse. I apologize for the technical difficulties. Getting controllers to work is way easier in the later games. Especially if you have one that you don't have to trick your computer with it for anything.
No. See, you're not understanding.
Memory in
On 2
dimensions.
and further, I've never had a fucking problem with this shit.
Tutorial.
Never.
We'll start simple. What is a memory?
I have been able to trick every game and have no problem.
Specific to the individual.
But
I was
what
able to do that
is
for a good
so
number of
fucking
them.
rough?
What if I told
But
you
for
that
most
you
of my
are
second
not only
playthrough of
our
Assassin's Creed 4, I used a
individual's
PS3
memory, but the
controller
memories
and I
of his
tricked my
ancestors
computer into being
as
like, oh, it's an
well.
Xbox controller.
Genetic memory,
But,
migration, hibernation, reproduction.
then the software
How
decided to
animals know
break.
when and where to
And I
go,
couldn't get it to
what
work
to do.
again.
That's just animal instinct.
Now you're arguing.
I don't know how you broke the software.
Whatever you call it.
Because you used SCP Server, didn't you?
These creatures
Yeah.
hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand
Huh.
experience.
I've never heard of SCP Server breaking before. I've never had it break on me before either, so...
Something
Yeah, I'd never had it break on me before
Our
either.
DNA functions as an
Interesting.
archive.
Very
It
interesting.
contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
Animus lets you decode and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem.
But after it
This is
broke,
the
I stopped
specific
playing
memory we're
Assassin's
trying
Creed
to
4
access.
on my computer
Unfortunately, when we
until
open
I
the
had
memory,
gotten a
your mind
controller that I could
withdraws.
plug into my
You lack
computer
the
and it'd pick
confidence
up.
to step into your ancestor's body. That's what
I wouldn't
happened
have a
earlier.
problem with
You
getting
got
you
knocked
one.
out of the target memory and pushed back
A
into
what
the
controller?
memory.
Xbox controller?
Why?
It's
Yeah, I have a
unconscious.
corded
It's
I have a
resistant.
corded
We
Xbox
found
controller
similar
that I paid like
reactions
$15
among
for
patients
that
who
I
undergo hypnosis
use
and
Hmm.
for
traumatic
games that I
events.
play with
They can't
controller.
jump directly into the
Now,
system.
here's the thing.
They need to be
Because
the wireless ones are
problems.
finicky.
buttload of
We
money.
find a memory you can't
Here's the thing. I have wireless. They're finicky as fuck to get to work.
Wha-
This is the closest we can get
wireless
to
Xbox
so it's
One's
where we'll have to start.
Xbox One controllers. I actually
Uploading the
found out
tutorial
while doing
program now.
research. They don't like computers unless you get one
No.
that's specifically made to be able to connect to a computer.
Exactly. It's like they don't have the right fucking component in it, those controllers.
Yeah.
Like, I know mine,
Hello,
they don't have the right component in them for it. So it's like, wonderful.
Yeah.
Control system. Instructions
But
Well,
here's the
are
thing.
short.
I've paid $15 for an off-brand one that works freaking amazing.
No, you don't get it. I'm actually able to... Alright, I'm able to use... Because of Steam and their controller support, I'm able to run, say, like... You know how you can add, non-Steam games to your Steam library?
Yeah.
I've added all my Assassin's Creed games, and yes, I have currently been playing through, I played through a very good, like a beginning kind of chunk of, Odyssey with my PS5 controller. That's why I recently bought my, charging cord for the PS5 controller, was for the purpose of this. And it has worked fabulously.
So why are you not using that controller?
Will restore you
Because one can't fucking detect it!
currently dangerously close to
Oh, that
Please
sucks.
follow all
One doesn't detect it. SCP server is not designed for a fucking PS5 controller, so it doesn't work with it.
Profiteering concept to control the actions
That
of your ancestor.
sucks.
I'm loading subroutines to validate your body's adaptation.
So, you wanna know what my triggers are for?
We will begin by exploring
My-
the default actions of the
So-
input.
Left trigger makes camera move left. Right trigger makes camera move right.
While standing still.
Yeah, that's what they
use
do on the
head button to
PlayStation
observe
3.
your environment.
So I don't understand why when I got my corded controller, I couldn't even get it to bind to do that.
Mine's bound by default, motherfucker. Get on my level.
The marker to continue this validation process.
Just so you know, Storm has no problem with me being an asshole to him. Because,
We're best friends.
yes, how we are, we're best friends. If he had a problem with it, he would say something.
Yep.
I kind of do that PSA a lot when it comes to, like, how I act with you, because it's just one of those things that, like, some people may go, it's like, you're being hurtful, and it's like, no, actually, I'm not. Not that
If
he
you were being
under...
hurtful, I'd let him know.
Exactly.
High profile button to see how your
It's like,
display changes
for
in context of
a lot of people, it's like, yes, that would be hurtful. Me and him, it's like, really, we grew up enough that we are kind of like, yeah, we kind of have like the,
organization process.
We have more of a sibling bond than a
Yes.
best friend bond.
We have more, like-
enjoy each other and understand that we don't mean anything by it.
By using
yeah, we act more like brothers than friends.
good.
But yeah, no, trust me, I tried when I had gone through and disabled all the music in all the Assassin's Creed games. I did try, like I did that while having a PlayStation 5 controller plugged in. And I did try to get this thing to recognize it. Nope. It's too damn new. It might say, I wouldn't be surprised if it recognized an Xbox One controller,
Or to get
but it just does not like a PlayStation 5 controller.
careful not to bump into
Yeah.
it, or you can lose
Well,
your
here's the thing with Xbox One. Xbox One, I think, has
reach the marker before
backwards
this man
compatibility. I've seen people
Yes.
playing Assassin's Creed 1 on Xbox One.
Yes, Xbox One does have backwards compatibility. Here's the
And I'm
thing.
pretty sure.
PlayStation
And the
3 controller
backwards
and a 4
compatibility,
controller
I
is
recently
completely
learned.
different.
information. The social
Yeah,
status
the
icon
backwards
gives you
compatibility on the
information your
Xbox I
social
recently
status.
learned. Because a friend of mine has Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2,
This
for his-
icon appears when a soldier
and he
is
has an
looking at
Xbox
you.
One, but he has the
Either
Xbox
copy,
360
the soldier
version.
is either
Yep.
unaware suspicious
The
of who you
Xbox
are.
One actually
Proceed to
emulates
change
an
your
Xbox
awareness
360 to
level.
run
Stealth
Xbox 360
assassinate
games.
soldier.
Yes.
First, lock onto your target.
Here's the
I think
thing.
that's super cool. They literally was just like, here, have this system that will emulate our old systems.
Okay, so I mean that would be
With your
sort of got it.
selected, walk up to the soldier.
I'm just making sure that the D-pad stuff will you know, work correctly. Okay.
Yeah.
There's that. Fuck! I fucking knew it was coming, so I went. God, it's gone.
What? Who's done this? Tell me.
Oh, I clipped the audio. That's nice. It's nice. I fucking clipped my own audio.
Has alerted the soldier and changed his awareness to informed, as represented by the red witness indicator.
Oh my gosh!
Aggressive actions or socially unacceptable behavior
Is it going to actually work?
will likely provoke an armed response. Provoke
You gonna work? Huh? Huh?
The fighting in Assassin's Creed 2 onward just gets way better and better.
No.
Like,
No.
this game
hold on.
totally. This game formed the basis for.
No, that's not what I'm talking
fighting in
about.
Every game pre-Origins. And they all built off of it super well.
Fuck! Look at it. The motherfucker's out of bounds. Can't get through it because it's a fucking invisible wall. Okay, this part where I'm going to really quickly mute all fucking audio for this shit because I want to be able to talk to you and have people hear us talking. We go to break. And I re-fucking start this again. Because the tutorial has broken twice now.
So you're just gonna completely reopen the game?
Mm-mm. I have to quit back to the title screen for this shit.
Try reopening the game completely.
Why
That's
would
how
I do...
That's how I dealt with glitches in Unity.
This isn't Unity, though!
Yeah, I know.
It's like, why would I do that? This isn't Unity. There's no reason for me to do that. I just have to go to the title screen, that's all.
Work. It should still work.
It would, but why the fuck would I go that far when I can just go to the title screen? Either fucking way, this is so inconvenient. You all get to see the technical difficulties. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'm going to literally... We'll go back to game now. You'll get to see footage of all the technical difficulties. Alright. Give us some Assassin's Creed or something. Like, let's talk something Assassin's Creed, Storm.
Let's see. What's something fun?
Favorite character, favorite Assassin's Creed character.
Personally, I think with a little more development, Evelyn could be one of the best characters in Assassin's Creed. Cause like she has the motivation, and they could totally do more with her. They could totally, they could totally take the basis of Liberation and have a game where you start by playing as Aveline with the base mechanics of Liberation. and she dies liberating somebody from liberating one or more people from somebody in the southern United States a few years before the Civil War. Like, I genuinely think that would work. And then the character motivation for your main character after that is trying to honor the memory of Aveline, because Aveline's whole shtick is she is extremely anti-slave.
Yes.
And honestly, I felt like Freedom Cry would have worked better in a very slightly different time period with Aveline as the protagonist. Because yes, I understand Adewale is a black guy and that he's an ex-slave, but I feel like Freedom Cry fell flat because Adewale's character motivation is extremely different. They tried to give him a character motivation closer to Aveline, and because that's not the way he thinks, it kind of fell flat.
I mean, to be fair, you have to give credit. Adewale is a fucking amazing character. It's just Freedom Cry. It really was.
The thing that makes Adewale a great character is how much. To me, what made Adewale a great character is the fact that he was a driving force in Edward Kenway becoming a better person. Without Adewale, Edward Kenway would be a scumbag, alone and drunk, probably out in the middle of the ocean.
Probably. Oh, man.
It was Adewale who convinced the mentor of the assassins in that area to allow Edward to join them.
Yeah. I do have to say, probably... It's like probably...
I know you read a little bit too, but...
Yeah, I'd say probably one of the favorite characters I had in, man, it's hard to say. For assassins in the game, yeah, I feel like everybody's always going to, like, respect the fuck out of Desmond Miles, because Desmond was a really good character.
Yes, he was.
But I'd say probably Ezio. Ezio has, yeah, there was just so much development because he had 3 different games.
Yeah, I get that.
It pretty much...
Not only did he have 3 different games, he also had books. And apparently, the Assassins, the book that followed, so the release order for the Assassin's Creed books, interestingly enough.
Oh, I know.
You got Renaissance first.
Yeah.
Then you got Brotherhood. Then you got Secret Crusade before Revelations.
Yeah, I think I actually have Renaissance.
I think I have all of them through Forsaken at the moment. While I was looking for Forsaken, I would see Black Flag freaking everywhere. Now I want to find Black Flag and I can't find it. I'll probably just buy it on Amazon.
Sorry, I was taking a look. Yes, I do indeed have Renaissance in this room. No, I'm not going to try and get it. But I do... Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in the way for that, so... It's like I'd have to climb over a lot of stuff. And I don't feel like doing that. And I realize probably what keeps causing the clipping... There we go. So, is this part of what's causing the clipping? No. Okay, I think what caused the clipping sometimes is the fact that my fucking mic will hit stuff slightly at times. I think that's what's going on. Whatever. Okay, we're at a point... no, what? There we go. I Do we have one more thing before we get back to that point? No, it's 2 more. Fuck. I'm so close,
I
but
think out of the all of the Assassin's Creed games, I feel like this one had the best tutorial. I feel like the only one that has a tight tutorial that rivals as good as this one was for the mechanics of the game was probably Black Flag.
I would have to.
Like, I'm not trying to diss on 2 and Brotherhood. They definitely had great tutorials for the mechanics of the game. But this one, I feel like, did it way more in the style of Valve.
I would have to disagree on this one. Oh my god, this is broken. Oh my god, it's broken. No! No!
Then why don't you just switch to 2? Because that one will work.
Damn it, because I said I was going to start with this fucking one. So I'm starting with this one. I will give it one more time. One more time. If it breaks one more fucking time, we're moving to 2. Here's the thing. The main reason Jin wants to do this one is because Jin has never actually played through Assassin's Creed 1.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So Jin wants to fucking play through this one, damn it.
What's hilarious to me is, you got me into this game by letting me borrow your copy of Assassin's Creed 1 that you've never beaten.
Yeah.
I beat it.
I don't get why the fuck.
I've beaten way more of these games than you have, I think, now.
Yes, from what I know you have. But, yeah, I've already, I've ragged on Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered. I'm not the only person. If you look up Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, you'll find that there was a lot of people who ragged on it. I'm not the only person. I get it. It's a remaster. It's not a remake. But I still feel like it could have been handled better because I'm pretty fucking sure that Assassin's Creed 3, the original one, would probably end up not having the SLI problem that I had. It's just because they're going to be getting rid of support for that, I decided it's not worth buying that one and all its DLCs. So I bought and I bought the season pass for Odyssey and got free remastered with it. Oh, it's like, well, this is fine. You know, it's like I didn't spend any money on it to get it. It was an extra bonus. But it still fucking sucks.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I've done up through the title screen in the main game for Assassin's Creed 3 on the remaster. Beyond that, I've done most of Tyranny of King Washington, and man, Tyranny of King Washington is a trip, man.
Yeah.
It is so weird.
I'm also going to state for Assassin's Creed 1, 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations, I will not be going forth and trying to do all the collectibles or anything like that. I will just be going through doing as, like, pretty much speed running them, as if that makes any sort of sense for people.
Yeah. Okay, not really speed running them, but playing them through as quickly as you can.
Exactly. Thank you. That's a better way of putting it. I'm trying to get through these as quick as possible because they're going to be dropping. Ubisoft is making a very stupid decision in my eyes to drop support for some of the older games, like even DLCs. You won't even be able to use DLCs for some of these older ones even if you have it bought and downloaded, which is really fucking stupid. It is the biggest mistake they can make, but fine. I won't say no more on it, but it's still
They're being dicks. If they lose customers over it, it's their fault.
That is Storm's words, not mine. But yeah, if customers get lost over their decisions, there's nothing really I can say about that. But yeah, it is a shame, and I want to be able to do one of the DLC mission, like some of the DLC stuff for 2 Brotherhood and Revelations, which means I have to get through 1 as quick as possible, and then I have.
Only one of those I've done any DLC stuff for is 2, because the PS3 edition, because the PS3 version when I got it. When I first installed it, it was like, hey, there's an update, and apparently that update included all the DLC, or at least some of it.
That's interesting. Did you get the Auditory Family Crypt?
Yes, I did.
That was a really interesting one. It was a kind of sad one, but it was interesting.
It was really interesting, yeah.
But, yeah, like I said, I'm trying to get through those as quick as possible, because what's the Da Vinci disappearance or whatever?
What?
What the fuck's the one with the Da Vinci disappearance one? Like, the Leonardo da Vinci, DLC?
Okay, I don't think I got that one.
No, I don't think it's on 2. Like I said, I want to do this DLC for 2 Brotherhood and Revelations. Some of the stuff for that, which I think...
Disappearance?
Yes, Da Vinci disappearance.
Are you talking about the War Machines and Brotherhood?
What the fuck's the one where he goes missing and we have to find him?
I don't know. I may not have played that one.
It's either Brotherhood or Revelations. I think it's Brotherhood.
It's probably Brotherhood, because the only reference to Da Vinci in Revelations is the parachutes that you can get from him by completing all of the War Machine missions.
Then I think it is Brotherhood, which I'm talking about. But yeah, it's I definitely think it's Brotherhood that has that DLC. But either way, I want to be able to do these missions, because since they're dropping support for DLC, I will lose that access. So I want to be able to have said access. So pretty much, come on, be enough in the circle. Yes, thank fuck. Okay, here's the sprint one. Woo! But yeah, pretty much I want to be able to do some of the DLC for 2 Brotherhood and Revelations. And then after that point, I will probably transition into trying to complete every fucking thing in the game. I won't promise getting 100% sync on missions, but like getting 100% collectibles and like all that sort of stuff. Yeah, I'll make like an attempt for that sort of stuff. Okay, what the fuck is going on with my mic flipping? That shit's pissing me off. Am I like too close to my mic?
You might be.
Motherfucker. That's annoying. That's really fucking annoying. It's not like I can adjust it anymore. Okay. If you're good, you won't glitch out.
Come on, game, be good, be good, be good, be good.
Okay, it glitched, but it wasn't bad.
It works.
It's going to work. It should work. Come on. Okay, yes, acknowledge. Yuri is provoked. Okay, yes, I get it. I fucking get it, please. Alright, since we're now at a point where we can actually... Here's sound effects. Here's voice volume.
You won't get away from me. I know this city and
Excellent. The line
There
of
we
sight
go.
has been broken. Now run into
That was a really weird glitch. I've never seen that before.
You never seen a body ragdoll like that before?
social status indicates that you are hidden, but the soldier is still looking for you.
I'm
Wait
talking
until
about
he
what was
sees
preventing you from progressing. I've never seen that before.
You've never seen the soldiers rag, like their bodies ragdoll like that?
Not in the way that prevents you from progressing.
Well done.
Huh,
The
my
soldier
shooty con.
has lost your track. You are now anonymous, and you can exit
No,
the fight.
sorry. You realize, alright, I get it, your thing doesn't support 1440, but you do know you can decrease that yourself. I'm sorry, I can't do anything about that for you, and that sucks, but Twitch won't let you. I'm so sorry for you. I would have to literally take down the stream and change settings for that. I'm so sorry, but that's not really something I'm going to do. I really am sorry that sucks. It's like I'm not even sure what to say for that, man. I'm so sorry. I get it. You really want to see this, without a doubt. Man, there's kind of nothing I can do about that for you.
Excellent. Being anonymous will fill your synchronization bar and make your job as an assassin easier. There are different places which you can use to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish.
Okay, well that's that part.
Let us continue
Come on,
with the
come on.
demonstration of Blend. Blend can be activated with the passive use of your legs. You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers without arousing suspicion. Use this to reach the marker behind the
I
soldiers.
think being able to hide in benches is only useful in the ones that have super good social stealth. This game's social stealth is scholars and benches. That's it.
I've never none of the games have I ever encountered really for Assassin's Creed where the benches were actually fucking useful.
Ability is available to you.
They can be helpful in some of them, like I believe in, if I remember correctly, in Black Flag, there's one guy, the pirate killer dude.
Well done.
When you assassinate him, there's a bonus objective you can do
Remember,
that allows you to
supervision will
that wants you to assassinate him from a bench. Like, yeah, it's a difficult objective, but if you're able to get in, if you get in quietly and get to the bench quietly, then no, they're not. He's not gonna see it coming.
First,
Um,
hurt an innocent person. Second,
What really makes the
always
benches
speak.
helpful is
Third,
the
do not
courtesans.
compromise the clan.
Because
Should you
taking a
succeed,
bench from the
you
courtesans,
can restore
taking a bench when you've got
synchronization by
courtesans,
using
and
key moments
then
of your
dropping them
ancestor's life, or by
is
respecting the
the best way to use the benches.
creed. You have successfully completed the tutorial.
Alright, well, I'm sorry, I just don't care for benches. Because
Yeah, I get
benches there is very few times I have ever seen benches actually be useful in this game.
I guess,
Any of the
yes.
games in the
There must be
franchise.
another way.
I guess I
This one
find
need
them
not
more
die.
useful than you do.
Yes, you do. I certainly don't.
An excellent kill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way of...
My way is better.
I will scout ahead. Try not to dishonor us further.
It can be helpful, but as a quick hideout, but I agree 95% of the time they're quite useless.
Only that I should be honored to have been in.
Yeah,
The Master believes that.
yeah, I can agree with that. And they can be helpful as a quick hideout, but 95% of the time they're just not useful at all.
Else he would
Yeah.
not have asked me to retreat.
For the most part, courtesans are just 1,000 times better. Like, I can agree they're not good, but... Like, I literally, in trying to justify their usefulness, I said, use them in this very, very particular way.
Exactly. Exactly, man.
So my argument was pretty weak.
There. That must be the Ark.
The
I'll tell you, I was a dick
Of
in
the
this
Covenant?
scene.
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet. Someone's coming.
I want us through this gate before sunrise.
Hmm.
The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
This is my first playthrough of Assassin's Creed 1, but it's not the first time I've ever played through an Assassin's Creed game.
That man is our greatest enemy, and here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me.
At the moment, I'm working on Syndicate and Origins. I'm working on second playthroughs of 1 and 2. I'm also going back through my save on Unity. Trying to 100% it, because why the hell not?
In this case, game series, the only one where you can actually die from lack of skill. I'd say you can die from lack of skill in the other ones too.
Old Templars, you are not the only ones with business here.
Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you...
It's a lot harder to do. So, between 1 and Syndicate, I mean not Syndicate, between 1 and Unity, the more you play through the games between those two, it gets harder and harder to die from lack of skill. I feel like the only one that I would call an exception to that is probably 4, because I died quite a lot from lack of skill with on a ship in 4. Because it's like, oh, I'm fighting this Manowar. I'm freaking maxed out. Oh no, this Manowar just whooped my ass. I gotta fight it again.
The only one that comes close is Unity, but you often get killed by unfair shots from 150 feet. Yeah, I can kind of agree with that.
I actually had more deaths in Unity to randomly falling through the ground than unfair shots from 150 feet.
Also, you need to mention how bad your computer is, which does actually increase how bad Unity runs on your computer because your computer is just that
my
bad.
computer's a piece of shit.
Yeah, so it's also a case of that needs to be mentioned.
I got decently in Unity. I got decently okay at making sure everybody who was shooting at me was within
still,
a
it's not
distance
skill
where I
related.
could
Yeah.
shoot back.
Yeah, I can agree. It's
Skipping part of memory to a more recent one.
it's part skill, part not, and I can definitely understand that argument, where there's some skill to it, but there's also not.
Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying.
Altair, you've returned.
Raouf.
But look, you want to enjoy the game big time, I recommend you turn the HUD down at some point.
Is the master in his tower?
For me, having the HUD is like a
Yeah.
big part of the game.
Yeah.
I cannot. It is so hard for me to play the game without the HUD.
Yeah, exactly. It's really hard to play a game without the HUD.
Especially when you're an idiot like me and you like to randomly switch between.
This game was designed to be
Assassin's
played
Creed
without the
Unity
HUD.
and Assassin's Creed 1.
I'd leave if I were you, before I really get angry.
The HUD is really helpful when you're playing on PC with a controller.
Yeah, exactly. All the info you need given orally by NPCs. Yeah, that may be true, but at the same time, I do agree with Storm on PC. I really feel on PC you kind of seriously need it just to be able to tell. You'll see when you reach First City. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I think once you're super familiar with the game, after maybe 1 or 2 playthroughs, the HUD becomes less necessary. But if you're
on your first playthrough,
or the first time in a long time, then
the HUD's kind of
the HUD's
necessary.
really nice to have.
I love how it's just like someone was like following an NPC. I mean, if you're familiar with the button map from AC2 or ACB, is basically the same one with 2 changes. No, this does not feel anywhere similar to AC2.
I agree with Jen on this one. AC2, when I played AC2 for the first time, I had just beaten AC1 the night before, and it felt really different.
I played for AC2 on PC with a controller. It's a completely different beast.
Is he running from someone?
He looks like he's being chased by someone.
He must be late for something.
Ah, he returns at last.
Abbas.
Where are the others? Did you ride ahead hoping to be the first one back? I know you are loath to share the glory. Silence is just another form of assent.
Have you nothing better to do?
I bring word from the master. He waits for you in the library.
Hey, Storm, how about you look that up to fact check this?
No doubt
If it is the same controls or not.
Another word and I'll put my blade to your throat.
Because he could be right. Or they could be right, and we could be the idiots.
He must be running from something.
Because it's the puppeteer design.
It is an honor.
Maybe AC2 felt different, not because the controls were different, but because it just ran. Oh, it ran and looked better than 1 did.
Okay.
Yeah, he's right. The controls are basically the same.
Basically the same, except all the head stuff is actually a different button for me. That would be... It would actually be my X. Like, that is... actually kind of... Because the controls are really fucked for me. Like, I will show my controls, but they are absolutely fucked. I'm playing with a PS3 controller where I have it tricked, because let's see, this I want here, this I want here, this I want here. I actually had to go through and change that because head was would be X. This would be shit, what does it be? And this was Y. I'm playing through with a PS3 controller. I have my computer pretty much tricked into thinking that it's a Xbox controller.
Altair.
Master.
I first played it on PS3, but
Tell me of your mission.
I have a habit of playing it a bunch on my PC now with a off-brand Xbox controller.
They're not wrong about some of the controls, but it's some of that is definitely what was not what I had originally, because head was originally square, attack was circle,
yeah, that's
and loose hand was triangle. It is weird as fuck.
Playing it on PS3, head was triangle.
I did.
That's what I just changed the controls to, but I don't know what the fuck was going on. Yeah, exactly, what the hell? I don't know what the fuck was going on, but my head for some reason was square, my fucking loose hand was triangle, my attack was circle.
How does it get something so wrong?
Yeah, I remapped it because that shit was fucked.
Actually, you know what? I think I may have had to go in and revamp it myself too when I first pulled this up on my computer with with a controller.
Gone. Because of you!
Robert threw me from the room. There was no way back. Nothing I could do.
Because you would not hit me.
I've tried playing Assassin's Creed 2 with mouse and keyboard. It's okay. I think the only ones that I can actually stand to play with mouse and keyboard that I've tried doing it with were Black Flag and Rogue.
Using a PS3 controller for PC is fucking cursed. It is! Except I don't have an Xbox 360 controller, and my Xbox One controllers are wireless controllers that are not the type of ones that work with PC. They only work with console. So I'm pretty much in the kind of fucking cursed situation of having to use the PS3 controller.
You know, my next paycheck, I can get you a controller like the one that I have.
No, I'm good, man.
So he seeks a battle.
It's a nice, reliable thing.
I don't care. This is reliable for me as well.
Fortress must be prepared.
It's like, this is just as reliable. I have no problems with it. I mean, you did buy an Xbox One, so you brought that to yourself, yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't even know that you could use them with it until later. Then I eventually learned you could. I was like, oh, you can use Xbox One controllers with the PC. And then I
If they're
learned,
the right ones.
yeah, if they're the right ones. So, it's just, it's pretty much chaos what I have.
Altair, it's good you've come. We need your help.
What's happened?
Templars. They attacked the village. Most of our people were able to get away. Most, but not all.
What do you need me to do?
Distract the Templars. Keep them occupied while I rescue those still trapped inside.
As you wish.
I mean, you know what could be more cursed is the fact that I could have tried using, I tried using a PlayStation 5 controller with this originally, so if you want more cursed, I could have found a way to do that.
You know, I have a PS3, but I don't have a single Xbox.
Yeah, PlayStation 5 is PC compatible, but this game doesn't recognize it. There we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They never figured out how to port anything to PC. You're not wrong on that. I think it was literally free. It was like the first fucking time you could actually. No, it might have been farther in. I don't know. No. I think I don't remember.
3 plays miserably with mouse and keyboard.
Then it would have been 4. 4 was the first time when it actually was playable with mouse and keyboard.
4 and Rogue are the, in my opinion, insofar, are the most playable with mouse and keyboard. Unity, if the game doesn't, like, swish all over the place when you've got a high DPI mouse, and I'm still controlling that. I've not tried Syndicate with mouse and keyboard though.
Yeah, it's not too bad on mouse and keyboard. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's not. I never had problems with it on mouse and keyboard, so.
I just use a controller because that feels more like Assassin's Creed than mouse and keyboard to me. Because the first time I played it was on a PS3. I played on the first one that I actually played on PC was Unity.
I mean, like I said, it definitely was, 4, like, Black Flag was when you could actually play with mouse and keyboard and it not be bad. Like,
yeah.
the worst fucking part was I actually
I tried it, it felt awkward to me, but it wasn't terrible.
No, you don't get it. I actually had an easier time playing Black Flag without a controller than I did with a controller.
Huh. That's interesting.
Altair, come. Al-Mualim's not done with us.
How come Black Flag works but not AC3?
We've a surprise plan for
Because they were still kind of doing PS, like, PlayStation exclusive shit with 3, but they didn't really, like, 4 was when they stopped kind of doing that. But 3 definitely, from what I remember.
The exclusive thing was, the Aveline DLC was supposed to be a PlayStation exclusive, but it wound up going to PC.
Yeah.
With something else.
Stand on that platform, Altair.
You know, like I said, Black Flag was kind of really when they stopped doing PlayStation exclusives.
Yeah. I really want to try that Benedict Arnold DLC for Assassin's Creed 3, but there's no point in spending the money on it if I'm only going to have it for, what, till mid-September?
I know Shadow of War plays like a gem on mouse and keyboard. Doesn't Storm have Shadow of War?
I have Shadow of Mordor. X has Shadow of War, and...
That's why I said... No, I'm sorry, it's not Storm
I've actually
X.
played both of them with mouse and keyboard. They play great, but I also love them on controller. They're the kind of game that to me just feels great on controller.
And the rewards it brings. Good.
Fallen Order handles great with mouse and keyboard.
It does.
My first playthrough, for the most part, I use a controller, but there's a
I roll on
section
controller.
on the second visit to Kashyyyk that I did with mouse and keyboard because I was able to get a more precise aim on where I was going with the mouse.
Okay. You roam on controller, but switch to mouse and keyboard for the fight. That is kind of wonky. I mean, interesting, but definitely slightly wonky. In Shadow of War, yeah.
Try that.
You'll have to go ahead without us. The ropes
What, you're gonna try that now? In Shadow of War?
Well, I have Shadow of Mordor, I bet.
Whatever, you get the point. You're gonna try that
Yeah, I'm gonna
when you
try
play
that.
it. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but at the same time... I don't know. If I'm gonna do, like, keyboard, I'm gonna go full in on keyboard. If I'm going to do...
If you're gonna do controller, you're gonna go full in on controller.
Exactly, yeah. Thank you. So distracted by the game. Ugh.
Oh, it's a leap of faith. First one in the series.
Oh god, you're still on that?
Yeah.
It's because the combat is block
think
attack
that-
based, so your activity is much higher on mouse than keyboard. Surprisingly, I don't really have that problem. Which may be
I
super
didn't like
interesting.
the Arkham games mouse and keyboard. I loved them with controller, but I did not like them with mouse and keyboard. My older brother played most of Arkham Asylum on mouse and keyboard and loved it, but I don't like it with mouse and keyboard.
To a more recent one.
You did well to drive Robert from here.
I wonder if there's a mouse. I wonder if it's possible to get a mouse with enough buttons that you could set it up like a joystick.
Do you know why it is you are successful?
Yes.
You listen.
Really?
Yes.
You can get
You listened in Solomon's
Yes.
you can get a mouse with more than 5 bindable buttons.
I did as I was asked.
How many do I have here?
You did as you pleased. Alicus told me of the arrogance you displayed, your disregard for our ways.
What are you doing?
This thing technically.
We are nothing.
I think there's like technically 7 buttons on here that they kind of count as bindable on my Logitech, but there's only like 2 I really use, like 2 or 4.
From the flesh of an innocent. I know.
And stay your
No, there is no way to do that. It's on Twitch's end, man.
familiar with this tenant. Then why did you kill the old man inside the temple? He was innocent. He did not need to die.
That's the really unfortunate part, is that is Twitch's end.
Make humble your heart.
I have my encoding set up, I send it to Twitch, and it's supposed to be on Twitch's end that they do that.
Hide in plain sight. Let the people mask you such that you
I
become one.
I believe you're supposed to be able to change like the settings like
Because as I hear it, you chose to expose yourself.
better, but
Attention before you struck.
it's weird.
The third and final tenet. The worst of all your betrayals. Never compromise the Brotherhood. Its meaning should be obvious. Your actions must never bring harm upon us, direct or indirect. Yet your selfish act beneath Jerusalem placed us all in danger. Worse still, you brought
Finally.
the enemy to
Dang,
our
the
home.
stabilizers on that are
Every man we've
pain.
lost today was lost because of
By
you.
the way, while I'm watching this and talking to Zhao, yeah,
Jen.
we'll talk.
Truly I am,
Sorry about that.
but I cannot abide a traitor.
I am not a traitor.
While I'm watching this and talking to Jen, I'm working on a model of a
Otherwise.
German jet from World War II that never left the drawing board because the war ended before any were built. But it was supposed to replace the TA-152, which was an FW-190 modification to turn it into a high-speed interceptor.
He's experiencing a far better adoption.
Yeah,
than
I'm
the
working
other
on a
subjects.
I'm still pulling
TA-153.
out. He's been in there way too long.
No, not yet. We're still so far from where we need to be.
We shouldn't risk it.
What's another hour or two?
Why don't we discuss this in the
That is weird.
Like, I love this model, except for putting the stabilizers on.
Quick question.
Warren, please.
Are you on mobile? So this is a question for operator, or I think that's how you say it. So are you on mobile or PC? Because on PC you have better options for changing the stream setting. If you're on mobile, you don't really get those options.
On my PC, I have auto and I have 1440p 60 FPS.
Okay, so that is the same as mobile. What the fuck?
I can also turn on a low latency mode.
That's more for the like kind of like streamer. I don't remember where I'm supposed to go at this point. I hate the camera. Camera
There's like a bedroom
sucks.
that you're going
Yeah,
to,
isn't it
and you
like
go into a
through this
bathroom that's on the
door?
other side of it.
It's only option 4K or 4K. 2. Yeah, like 2K? What? I don't like 1440p is not for 2K, is it? If it is, that's impressive as fuck that I'm able to do that.
This game isn't even 4K, is it?
No, it's not. Of course not. I think like the highest this game has is like either 1080p or 1440p. Might be 2K. Yeah, it is. So you only have two options: the 1440p or auto equals 1440p. That's weird as fuck. Considering
I have the same issue actually. That might be why why I'm so far behind you on the stream.
okay, I can't change that while streaming. I would literally have to end the stream and start a new stream. To my knowledge. So Storm, can you quickly look up for me if there's a way to be able to stream in multiple settings like that? Because
Okay.
yeah, 'cause I don't know of it. I can. Well, let me see if I can check on my phone. This shit. All right.
You have to actually be from what I'm seeing here, you have to be partnered with Twitch to be able to set more than your source resolution and another one.
Well, you've got it then. You got your answer then. No, I can't. I'm not a partner. I'm not an affiliate. You have to be a partner for that?
Yep, that's what I found.
Holy shit!
That's kind of dumb.
That's not even that's not even affiliate status. That's a partner status, which is like top fucking status. Like you have to have. Okay, You have to average 75 viewers average to get partner status. That has to be your average of all your fucking airtime of you streaming. That's your average. Is 75 viewers. And like,
that's dumb.
yeah, for like that sort of thing, it's like, ugh.
Why would you do that?
Because pretty much if you get partner status, they want you to be a big dog.
No, I'm talking about why would you make it so they can only stream in multiple resolutions?
If you're a partner?
By being a partner.
It's definitely questionable them doing that, but
I think it's dumb.
I'm pretty sure I can do multiple resolutions on YouTube, but I don't know enough to be able to say that or not. The fuck is going on here?
Miles, I suggest you return to your room and get some rest.
There's a thing you have to interact with in the bathroom that's in here.
I've already dealt with all that shit.
Okay.
That is your choice. Either stream at 1440p and few people can follow, or lower the bitrate so more people can follow the stream. I don't think I've really noticed a problem streaming at what I'm streaming at. The thing is also, this goes up as VODs on YouTube later on, so like next month this will end up on YouTube because I'm having to go through and publicly release all my VODs, and I have like one releasing every day. So it's gonna be like next month before this VOD reaches YouTube. But it will eventually reach there, and you'll be able to change the settings then. So whether they follow on YouTube or Twitch, are you recording your PC too? No.
Gotta say, that's a little creepy.
I'm not recording to my PC. Twitch actually has a thing for, like, if you publish your VODs to Twitch, they allow you to be able to export them to YouTube. That's the awesome thing. Twitch actually does allow you to export your stuff as a VOD to YouTube. And that's how I've been doing it.
You been watching me sleep?
We're always watching you. Now get up. We've got a lot of work to do.
Ooh, wonder who.
Because it very much like there's less impact on my computer to just stream than to stream and record at the same time.
Yeah.
Could save the lives of thousands more. Well, it seems a small sacrifice.
What do you mean almost?
They didn't go far enough. To use a rather tired analogy, corruption is no different than cancer. Cut out the tumors, but fail to treat the source and, well, you're buying time at best. There's no true change to be had without comprehensive, systemic intervention.
Chemo for the masses.
Education. Re-education, to be...
I get your point, but there's also people who are willing to just watch VODs. There are people like that. I can get your point that some people don't want to watch the stream VODs, but at the same time, there's also people who are weird and will watch them, so... What are VODs? There are some people who will watch VODs. I think I mispronounced.
Precise. But it's not easy, and it doesn't always take.
Let me guess. You've got a better solution. What is it then?
Now that would be telling.
VOTs, sir, are aircraft by the company VOT. Like the F4U Corsair or the F7U.
A VOD is video on demand. That's pretty much what you're talking about is post live. So when it eventually goes up as a video on YouTube, that's a VOD. VOD literally is just acronym for video on demand. You could kind of say that any video on demand is pretty much what it is. Yeah, it's pretty much just a video. You kind of use it. Yes, pretty much.
Video of the stream and...
It's a video of something that was originally broadcasted live.
Yeah.
Is a very good way of putting it.
It's like a live recording in music. Except it's a video.
Yeah, fair enough. That's also a good way of putting it.
I have some live recordings of Sabaton. They're great.
Climb tall structures to gain a bird's eye view of your surroundings. Tall buildings.
I am alive. But I saw you stab me. Felt death's embrace.
You saw what I wanted you to see. And then you slept the sleep of the dead, of the womb, that you might awake and be reborn.
To what end?
Do you remember, Altair, what it is the assassins fight for?
Peace. In all things.
Yes, in all things. It is not enough to end the violence one man commits upon another. It refers to peace within as well. You cannot have one without the other.
So it is said.
So it is! But you, my son, have not found inner peace. It manifests in ugly ways. You are arrogant.
Yeah, the truth is, I'm not going to compromise on that. Is like, you can go to YouTube eventually and watch it at 1080p 60 FPS. It pretty much becomes like, I stream at 1440 because that's what my rig is set for. I kind of get your point. I just prefer streaming at this level. I've never, pretty much, you're the first person I've ever had say anything about it. Most people just pretty much go, it's like, oh cool, it's at this pretty much high quality. It's like, cool. I never kind of had anybody ever say anything about what quality it's at.
And overconfident.
Were you not the one to say that nothing is true and everything is permitted?
You do not understand the true meaning
And
of the
I will
phrase.
also state, I just find 1440p to be a lot prettier, and I can see a lot more detail in 1440p.
Wisdom you clearly lack.
Then what
It's like 1080p, I've had problems with some videos. I can't see any detail, and then I switch to 1440p, and it's like, oh, I can see a lot more detail. Yeah, it's fine. If I'm the only one, then it's not an issue. Yeah.
You'll see you have been stripped of
It's like, I really don't want to be mean or rude or anything like that, but it's kind of like, there's, I realize, like, I have to draw a line for that sort of thing, because if I don't, then it's like, I kind of,
to the Brotherhood.
I don't know how to explain it.
You must prove to me you remember how to be an assassin.
Does that make sense for you, kind of, Storm, about what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not yet,
Yeah.
at least. For now,
You can still play at 1440p, it's just viewers that get a 1080p, but I do understand your point. Here's the thing, no matter what, my things are... I'll just follow the PowerPoint. Yeah. It's it's the fact that my thing allowed, like, it would still be 1440p even if I'm not streaming at that for me. It's just... I kind of want to give those viewers who can see at 1440p the good high quality. And so I do feel bad for those who can't watch at that level. It's just... I've never had a problem with it. Nobody's I've never had anybody tune into the stream who couldn't watch at 1440p.
From today on, you will track them yourself.
If this is what you wish,
It is.
then tell me what it is that I must do.
We have been betrayed. Someone was assisting Robert de Sable, one of our own. You must find him and bring him here for questioning.
What can you tell me of the traitor?
Ah, but that's just it. I've given you all I will. The rest is up to you.
Oh, don't worry, it's my connection that's shitty today for some reason. Oh, yeah, that definitely doesn't help, having a shitty connection.
My hookabine is done.
I don't know what that is.
It's a TA-153. It's the thing I mentioned I was working on earlier while I watched this.
And what the fuck is that?
It's a German jet that was supposed to replace the TA-152
We can eavesdrop, we can pick
as a high-speed, high-altitude interceptor.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk
But it
amongst
never got
strangers
off the
and learn what
drawing
I
board
can about
because
the traitor.
the
Yes.
war ended
Begin by
before they
going
could
to the
build one.
village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
Oh, is this? Oh no, we finally hit the point where I'm gonna have to eventually pickpocket someone, haven't we?
Not yet.
No, but we're super fucking close.
Yeah, you're close, yes.
Oh no, I don't like this, because I remember how bad that pickpocketing was on console, and I could never get past it. We're pretty much coming up onto the part that ended up destroying me. But aside from twitching 2007 games, what do you do for life? I'm my father's caretaker. Like, I believe I have an about down below that you can take a look at. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have that set up. That you can take a look at to be able to see that. But I'm my father's caretaker. He has memory problems. They're not bad, but they're getting worse. And pretty much, I take care of him. I make sure he eats and all that. So that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. I'm pretty much looking for trying to find a job. I'm looking at potentially getting into electrical work. So yeah.
He also plays D&D in a group with me and a couple other people that I know.
Yes. Okay, how am I supposed to interact with these guys? What is it?
It should be the freehand.
This? It just looks like I'm doing naughty things.
Wait, are you talking about the eavesdropping?
That's what that one was?
The eavesdropping is the first one. For the eavesdropping, you sit on a bench, and you turn on eagle vision and look toward the target.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that. You know,
Eavesdropping is way easier in, like, every other game.
What, are you supposed to sit on, like, this bench or something? Like... I think I can actually just...
You should stop acting like a child.
I see where I'm supposed to sit. Okay.
I know what I saw. Musun opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Mualim.
I can't. Masun did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress
I
helped
got
him.
the wings
What
on my
makes you say
jet
this?
are lopsided.
He exchanges letters with someone
One of them
inside.
slightly higher than
The
the other.
basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no
A little
reason to stay
irritating.
silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the Weaver. He can name Masun's accomplice.
He's
I'll be
disappeared,
back in a little bit.
hiding
I
for
gotta
fear
go
of being
do
dragged
something.
into this.
Alright.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
I'm like so tired. Okay. And now find the best. Don't really need. You can just lock and you said. Yeah, I can't. I pretty much just did it the way I did it because I wasn't really thinking. Oh, this is the pickpocket. Oh boy.
Please, just one. We lost everything.
You got this,
And
yeah.
no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I
This
can
is
do.
going to be very, very
Come
interesting.
back later.
As you wish.
You dirty!
Fuck.
How dare you! Guards, help me!
Okay. Up. Vanish. Just curious on how long it's going to take before he finally respawns. Okay, I must say I've never seen someone screw up a pickpocket mission before. I don't know what it is about Assassin's Creed 1. But it's only Assassin's Creed 1 where I've ever had a problem doing the pickpocket. There we go. Like you literally just walk behind a guy in a whole circle. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck was going on that was so hard for me. I don't think I ever realized I could do it the way I just did it. Is what the problem was. Like, I was trying to get a lot closer, not realizing.
And a new one, a better place where all might live as equals. But men like Al-Mualim would see this dream destroyed. Today's attack was but the first, and more will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See through his lies. Be gone, pest.
Okay, I see. Follow him to a secluded spot and beat him. Got it.
Why would he going to cause trouble?
Ugh. Gotta wait for this guy to get to a spot before we can beat him up. Great. Move faster.
Stop following. You should not have done that. Enough! I yield! I yield!
Speak quickly then.
That was stupid what just happened.
Why
But
do you
okay.
betray us? And who do you serve?
We serve the Templars. You should too. Their cause is just
We?
Jamal. He told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right. And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al Muallim.
Gotta go, but have fun for us game. Thanks for the stream, even if it feels PowerPoint for me. All the best to you and your family. Thank you very much. Hope you have a good day or night, depending on where you are. Hope next time if you stop by that your internet connection's a bit better. Ugh.
And opening the way for our enemies. How do you answer to these charges?
I deny nothing. I'm proud of what I did. My only
Hey,
regret is that
thank
they
you
failed.
for the follow.
Offer you a chance to repent.
Heart.
Renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil
Uh.
in my heart, but truth. I will not repent.
Then you will die. You did well, Altair, and have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
What will become of the one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned and twisted. These men must be destroyed. Soon enough, we'll know what sort of man Jamal is.
I've passed your test then. What now?
Oh, my child. We've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorn it. 9 men who need to die. They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the crusades continue. You will find them. Kill them. In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace, both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think. Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Very well. Ride for Damas. Seek out the black market merchant named Tamir. Let him be the first to fall. Be sure to visit the city's assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
If you believe it best.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made. You answer not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
Hey, Jen, I have a question.
What's that?
Have you ever taken some peanut butter and mixed in pancake syrup and eaten it?
No, that is disgusting. Like, Jen is over here cringing because Jen cannot do like straight peanut butter. I have to mix peanut butter with chocolate or something like that. I have problems with doing like straight peanut butter. But oh no. So God, no, that sounds disgusting. Like, that's sickening.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Ooh. Yeah, come on. Come on, motherfucker, come on.
When I first played this game, the view of Damask that you get when you first come into it from Kingdom
You must be busy.
really wowed me.
Mm.
You must be busy. I understand. Focus on your target. Let nothing distract you.
Okay, I saw one of those fucking flags up here. And there it is. I don't plan on... Okay, when it's like super fucking obvious like that, I'm probably gonna grab it. But I'm just showing off, yes, there is a collectible, yes, I grabbed a collectible.
What's got him in such a hurry?
Oh my... What the fuck? I'm yawning like crazy. This is not good. Jin is not supposed to yawn. So,
Yawn.
how do they pronounce
Yawn
it?
like your life depends
Right.
on it.
How do they pronounce it? Is it Damask or Damascus?
Damascus is the anglicized version.
Okay, so it's the anglicized version is Damascus, but the proper version is Damask?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, I've always heard Damascus, and considering that I did some blacksmithing before, Damascus is kind of always what I've heard. Even among the blacksmithing community, I've always heard Damascus, never really Damask.
One thing about this game that does bother me, is I think they use the anglicized version of Jerusalem, when it should be Jerusalem.
Hmm. Okay.
Like they used something similar to the Middle Eastern pronunciation for Damascus. But they use the anglicized version of Jerusalem. What is up with that?
I don't know. Nor am I going to really question it, if that makes any sort of sense.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm also going to say rather than Damascus, because that's what's more familiar to me.
That's also what it says on the map.
Yeah, it's also spelled exactly like that, so... It just works better for me, personally. No, I do understand. If Damascus is how you properly say it, then Damascus is how you properly say it, but that's just not what's familiar to me.
That's technically correct because the anglicized version has become extremely accepted.
someone tell me why he's doing that?
I kind of hate the control scheme for camera.
Yeah,
okay.
Annoying.
Hold on. There! Now that's correct. That was so awkward that it was actually, like, painful. If that makes any sort of sense.
I get you.
Oh, okay. Now I can actually, like, move my right stick left, right, up, down for it.
Warning, in Kingdom, you are free prey.
Understood.
One more tip. The side of the towers that doesn't have a gate in it is generally the easiest side to climb.
Yeah. I feel like I need to get these viewpoints now, don't I? Do I have to, or do I... Is it fine to not?
The only ones you really need to get are the ones that you're going to be going by frequently between Masyaf and the other cities. There are some that you only go by if you're trying to get all of the viewpoints.
Okay, then here's what I'm going to do. The fuck? Why I'm suddenly blinking on the correct thing for this, I don't know. I'm just like literally going to like select it, go, and not give a shit. Like I don't care enough to actually, if I don't have to get viewpoints, I'm not going to. Because that will just take time out of stuff I can do. Okay, say like something like this.
Kill him! You're mine! Coward! Over here!
The only ones that I would say are actually required are the ones in the cities, because those reveal where all of the stuff for your investigations are. Oh, and FYI, the investigations go faster if you just do all the investigation stuff and then go to the Assassin's Bureau without going there first. I think the minimum number of investigations you need to do to be able to go back to the Assassin's Bureau and start the memory sync is 3.
Okay.
So if you want to get through this quickly.
I'm pretty much gonna just like, I'll either get through it or I won't, pretty much.
Yeah.
I kind of will just like do what it tells me, if that makes sense. Because I don't feel like going out of my way for this sort of shit. Because I've done that in a lot of Assassin's Creed games, and I don't have the desire to do that on this one.
You don't get counter kill until after you're
really behind. Because I've already gone through all that.
So you've done the investigations and...
No, I'm not at Damascus yet. Okay. I'm just saying...
I'm letting you know that you don't get counter kill until after the first target you kill.
I thought you were pretty much saying from that fight.
No.
That I was in. Okay. Then you're not as behind as I was thinking.
I'm just letting you know. I probably am still behind, but...
The sheer fact that, like, Oh, that's nice. You can actually collect this like that, huh? Well, whatever. Do they actually give anything for you for actually collecting these, or no, not at all?
Not really.
Useless!
Yeah, they're utterly useless. Just like a female cow with no teats.
Okay.
I apologize, that was really stupid. The proper term for the, nipples on cows is...
I know. I know. I just wasn't saying anything because I just deemed it... I pretty much deemed it useless to say anything, so I was ignoring it.
I apologize for the dumb joke.
At least you recognize that it was dumb. So I do find it weird that, like, those pillars have it in English, if that makes sense, because it's like...
Yeah, it's really dumb.
No, I think I kind of get what they're trying to say.
Might have been put up by the Crusaders.
That, or they could just be doing this like, woo, the Animus translated it.
Yeah.
That's probably what they're doing.
Supposedly, the Italian that slips through in Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations is from a glitch in Animus 2.0, so...
Okay, then the Animus 1.0 didn't have that shit, but the Animus 2.0 and all further on? Yes, because every fucking game has some sort of language slip through for that sort of situation.
Spanish in 4, I believe there's French in Rogue. There might be some French in 3. There's definitely French in Liberation. I'm pretty sure there's a little bit of Spanish in Liberation. Damascus is beautiful, isn't it?
Don't know yet.
Not the last of them. I hope so. Still, best not to take any chances. I'll hurry home. Don't think I'll leave it again anytime soon, either. You've done me a kindness, young man. Be assured, I won't forget it.
I would suggest you save the citizens the citizen that's outside of each city.
Yeah, you have
you'll be able
to.
to get in without a fight.
I know.
The other ones aren't terribly important.
Oh, cool. Cool. Okay, you can just walk into them. It doesn't matter. Sweet. Bro, I'm like seriously here, like fucking nodding off. I don't know why, but I am.
It is 9 p.m.
Normally, I'm not nodding off at 9 p.m.
If you think you need to go to sleep, then end the stream and go to sleep. I've got other stuff I can do.
Man, I'm good. It's just like I don't know why I'm nodding off today, but I am. Oh, I know what happened. So, all right. Jane's going to pause everything to talk about some shit that happened. So, Jin had a fucking nightmare last night. And it was so fucking bad that I kind of like had one of those kind of like foreboding senses of light on. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to sleep and something's going to fucking get me. like type of thing. Like, I have drawn something's attention that I don't want on me. If that makes any sort of sense.
Yeah.
Because what was worse was I literally had some sort of dream where it was like some sort of evil entity, and like it was almost like some sort of dream like I was searching for like an evil entity or like something like that. I don't know. I don't really remember what it was. I think it might have been like a demon or something like that. Is what the dream was, and it turned to a fucking nightmare, and I woke up and I just had like this sense of something is fucking watching me. Something is like, I have garnered something's attention. I have garnered something really fucking bad's attention. This light needs to be on. So I didn't get restful sleep last night. So Jin was scared shitless by his fucking dreams last night and wasn't able to sleep. Okay. Let's go to my map. I mean, this fucker's right here, so I may as well do it.
No reason to stand here. Leave. Good day, my friend. Anything I can help you with? Anything and anything. Do not deliver a warning.
Okay. So what's you working on currently, Storm?
Watching your stream.
What's that?
Browsing Reddit and watching your stream.
Yeah, well, that works, I guess.
I'm waiting for a model that I ordered from a guy in Belgium to get emailed to me. But he's probably not going to be up for that.
Belgium is like 5 hours ahead of us. So
he's probably in bed, actually.
It would be, 3... It's 2 a.m. over there.
So yeah, he's probably in bed. Like
Yeah, it'd
a
be like...
reasonable person.
Yeah, so it's like 3 a.m. for that guy, so he's definitely more likely in bed.
Yeah, well, he can wait till tomorrow.
Stop this, please. Could I interest you in... Welcome. I have everything. See what I do offer.
I really want to build an Albatross D3 and a Fokker DR1, and the colors are the ones that Baron Manfred von Richthofen flew for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Betray my presence in this city.
You know who that is, right?
Many years.
Sorry, I didn't hear what were you saying, what?
I want to build the DR1 and the Albatross D3 that, Baron Manfred von Richthofen flew.
Wasn't he the Red Baron?
Yes, he was.
I'd leave if I were you. Before I really get angry.
But before he got the DR1, he actually flew, for most of the time that he was flying, he flew an Albatross D3.
There we go. Yeah, you know how you said, like, you can start the investigation shit already?
Yeah.
I've pretty much going and it's like, well, you can do, like, an investigation thing here? Let's go ahead and do so. Like, I had a pickpocket thing, so it's like...
on those girls with the jars, because if you bump one too hard in front of a guard, they'll get mad at you.
Yeah, I've not had a problem. There you go.
You've saved me. All the city will know of your sacrifice.
There, citizen saved. Even though it's not really important.
That must have hurt.
Safety and peace, Altair. I trust you are looking for information to aid you in your strike against Tamir. I fear I've nothing to offer. But Bahir might. He shouldn't be too far from here.
You kidding me? This is race shit? Oh god, I hate this sort of shit.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
Yeah, if you're trying to get this done quickly, the Informer challenges aren't the greatest thing to do.
All I know is I saw it and I'm just wondering what the fuck it is now. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. Because here he is.
An interesting choice, though not my place to judge. The Rafik has asked me to observe the souk that Tamir calls home. Here's what I have learned. There's a group of troublemakers who gather around its southeastern exit. They and the guards do not get along. Find a way to earn their friendship, and they'll surely be of service to you.
I swear I can hear like a citizen that needs help or something. Whatever. Whatever, not really important enough to me. Alright, let's go to the bureau.
I am at your service. Why would he do that?
Man. I hate saying it, it looks like AC1's probably going to be the most tedious of all the Assassin's Creed games.
It most certainly is.
My presence? That will cost you your life! Thief! You are filth!
Let go of me. I've done nothing wrong.
You need something? When will you stop acting like
I'll have your hand.
The parkour in it is a little janky. This game sticks so hard and fast to its formula, it gets a little tiresome.
Good you came along when you did.
There we go.
And they would have made off with me.
Okay. There we go, another citizen saved.
God almighty, such a shit. What happened to this poor soul?
May God have mercy.
Poor soul. What's he doing that for?
I'm gonna go for a little bit. I think I need to take a little bit of a nap. I'll be
Okay.
back later if you're still going.
Alright. See you, man.
See ya.
Well, disappointing, but... Well, he has to go, so he has to go. Certainly don't blame him, he needs his rest.
It's good to see you.
If he doesn't rest, he
You
has
as well, friend.
epileptic attacks, so...
Think nothing of it. A few of your brothers were here earlier, in fact. Oof, if you'd heard the things they said, I'm certain you'd have slain them where they stood. It's quite all right.
Yes, you've never been one for the creed, have you?
Is that all?
I'm sorry. Sometimes I forget myself. What business brings you to the Mass?
A man named Tamir. Al-Mualim takes issue with the work he does. I meant to end it.
I trust you search the area to better understand your enemy.
Yes. Here's what I've learned. Tamir rules over the Souk El Salah. He makes his fortune selling arms and armor. He's supported by many in this endeavor. Blacksmiths, traders, financiers. He's the single largest death dealer in the land.
And have you devised a way to rid us of this blight?
A meeting is being arranged at Souk El Salah to discuss an important sale. They say it's the largest deal Tamir has ever made. He'll be distracted with his work. That's when I'll strike.
Your plan seems solid enough. I give you leave to go. Let Al-Mualim's will be done. You may rest here until you are ready.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Now it's time to strike, eh? Okay.
So, he just ran into something. Is he dying? The English king and his infidel army. Come see what I have for us.
When will you stop acting like a fool?
Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged.
There's no better merchant than I.
I may as well grab this. The honest truth is, I may as well grab some of these. Oh, man. Gonna sink, then I'm gonna take a quick break to grab myself some more drink. Because I've run out of drink. I'm thirsty, so this will get synced, and then I will take a quick break to grab myself something to drink. Okay, be right back, everybody. Alrighty, everybody, I've returned. Okay. So, just want to really quickly state that the reason it took me so long to get back, even though I was only going to make a drink, is because I took time to use the bathroom, and also took time to get something to eat as well. So I quickly ate something, plus I, first just took time to fill my stomach.
You dare steal no reason to stand here, Lee. That will cost you your life. I'll have your head. Come back here. Pathetic. I'll get you.
Come on. That was so stupid.
They did. Another minute and they would have made off with me.
God is on your side. You'll never get away. Move now or be trampled. Now I saw what is on my side.
Good. Yeah, sorry, but I'm just like, I'm tired. I'm trying to like, I am trying to talk. Don't worry, I am doing everything I can to try to give commentary. I don't know why. Jen does not know why he is so tired today, but I am. I'm very tired today for some fucking reason. Well, no, we've already talked about that on the stream. I had like a bad dream and proceeded to have one of those kind of fucking feelings of something is super wrong.
How could I have lost him? Die, infidel!
What have I done wrong?
Hey,
Tell me, please.
you look familiar. What do you want? You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Stop it, please!
Your life lives now. I will catch you! You wish to die? So be it.
I'm not at a point where I can.
Another minute and they would have made off with me.
And this gets us these guys on our side.
Why won't anyone? You cannot run forever! You will not get away from me! You're a dead man! What?
all the stupid shit that just happened. Again, sorry. I'm just like so tired because I did not sleep well. I had nightmares last night, so I just so tired that I just am not providing good commentary or any commentary really. I'm so sorry. Oh man. Okay, here's the first guy to assassinate.
If you just have a look. I have no interest in your calculations. The numbers change nothing. Your men have failed to fill the order, which means I have failed my client. We need more time. This is the excuse of a lazy or incompetent man. Which are you? Neither. What I see says otherwise. Now, tell me, what do you intend to do to solve this problem of ours? These weapons are needed now. I see no solution. The men work day and night, but your client requires so much, and the destination, it is a difficult route. Would that you could produce weapons with the same skill as you produce excuses. I have done all I can. It is not enough. Then perhaps you ask too much. Too much? I gave you everything. Without me, you would still be charming serpents for coin. All I asked in return was you fill the orders I bring you. And you say I asked too much? You dare disrespect me? Peace, Tamir. I meant no insult. Then you should have kept your mouth shut. No, stop! Stop? I'm just getting started. No! Stop! No!
Fuck.
You came into my souk, stood before my men, and dared to insult me? You must learn your place! No. Leave the body. Let this be a lesson to the rest of you. Think twice before you tell me something cannot be done.
Hell.
Now get back to work.
Fuck it. No, right here. There we fucking go!
You and all your kind. It seems you're the one pays now, my friend. You'll not profit from suffering.
Oh.
You think me some petty death dealer, suckling at the breast of war? A strange target, don't you think? Why me, when so many others do the same?
You believe yourself different, then?
Oh, but I am. For I serve a far nobler cause than mere profit. Just like my brothers.
Brothers?
Ah, but he thinks I act alone. I am but a piece. A man with a part to play. You'll come to know the others soon enough. They won't take kindly to what you've done.
Good. I look forward to ending their lives as well.
Such pride. It will destroy you, child.
I'll chase you down! I will find you! There! He's there! I see him! You cannot run forever! Why is he running around? Die, thief!
اسمع ثمن خطاياك أيها الكافر سوف تموت هنا إنه ينهك نفسه اقبضوا عليه لا تفلت مني إنه ينهك نفسه
Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh man, you gotta hate doing a run through like this. This is inconvenient. I do like the fact that as they pretty much went through time more, you can admire the fact that they did in fact keep some of the things like the feather that we see. We actually get to see that, like the story behind that in Origins. You know, I do like the fact that they did do kind of bring that stuff up. I really don't know how to explain. It's like, yeah, I like seeing the war we get to see.
Convinced me of your victory, Altair. You have my gratitude and my respect.
Thank you.
It is a shame that the other assassins continue to hold you in such poor regard.
Rafik, I do not care what the others think of me.
As you wish, Altair. You should bring news of your victory to Al-Mualim. I'm certain he has more work for you to do.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Weird. Doesn't it look like I have to sync those? Oh, what, are we getting yanked out of the Animus now or something? Looks like it.
Out of the machine, Mr. Miles.
What's the matter, Doc?
Miss Stillman is once again insisting I let you rest.
Interesting, I didn't realize we were able to see this sort of stuff. I never knew about that. That's interesting. Okay. I'm just like trying to see like more of this room.
Man, I can't even change my clothes.
It's like the camera angles make it really fucking wonky for being able to like see detail of these rooms, and it's like I wanted to see the detail of that room more.
Go, Mr. Miles. Time's wasting.
It is a nice, fancy bathroom. Like that is a fucking nice ass bathroom. For all the things you can say, at least it's a nice looking bathroom.
Where's Lucy?
Oh, don't worry. She'll be with us soon enough.
Why are you doing all this, Doc? What are you hoping to accomplish?
You turn the television on lately? Read the newspaper?
Never cared much for that stuff.
Oh, so cold.
The world's a mess. It's pathetic, really. You've seen it firsthand yourself. 1,000 years between you and your ancestor, and society remains just as barbaric, just as stupid.
And your point is?
Order, Mr. Miles. The world needs order. That is what we're working towards, and that is what you're helping us to achieve.
You expect me to believe you're building a better tomorrow?
That's exactly what we're doing. The human race calls out for direction. They want to know why they're here, what they're meant to do. Well, we're going to tell them. And once they understand how to live their lives, everything will be better.
Better how?
An end to all conflicts. Isn't that what you assassins strive for? Peace in all things?
I told you, I'm not an assassin.
Right, right.
I still don't see where I fit into things.
In time, Mr. Miles. In time, you'll understand. Or you won't. I don't care either way, as long as you show us where it is.
Where what is?
Sorry I'm late.
So knowing more of like the kind of lore for the franchise, it makes like these kind of like the very beginning game kind of goes like, oh, what's going on there? It's like, you know what I mean? It's like there's just there's not like, wow, you can really tell where they were trying to build everything, and some of this is like weird the way they're going about it, if that makes any sort of sense. I hope it does. I really hope it does make sense to people, what I'm saying, but you know, like I do hope it makes sense what I'm saying to you guys, but if it doesn't, then I apologize, because I'm like doing my best to explain myself, but I'm so tired, so
Soldiers from rooftops and into structures is a useful way.
You've done well, Altair, and I'm confident that this is but the first of many successes.
Tamir spoke as if he knew you well. He implied my work had a larger meaning.
Significance comes not from a single act, but the context within which it is performed. The consequences born of it.
Then is there more I need to know?
Altair, your greatest failure was born of knowing too much. If I choose to withhold information, it is only to ensure you do not make the same mistake a second time.
I see.
No, you don't. And it will remain this way until you've learned your lesson. Still, you have performed competently, and as such I restore a rank and will return a piece of your equipment. Go now, either to Akka or Jerusalem. There are men in both cities who require your attention. The Bureau leaders can tell you more about what needs to be done.
okay, I can do the counter kill. Let's practice it in the
Altair,
courtyard.
It seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield the blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
Oh, no matter what, you're going to practice this, eh?
Perfect. The work of a master.
Do it one more time.
And that's my students.
No, it's too early.
All should fight. You must be busy. I understand.
Okay. Not sure exactly where the fuck I want to go. Oh, this is already a field, okay. Just make 100% sure on that. Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure where exactly I want to go first. Whether it's Accra or Jerusalem or whatever the fucking city was besides Jerusalem, but I'm gonna go to Jerusalem just because I don't know, I just feel like Jerusalem will be more interesting. It's a weird thing. I feel like it's going to be more interesting to do Jerusalem than it will be to do the other one. I also feel like it's going to be closer for some reason. I don't know why, I just do. Well, it depends on whichever one's closer. Whichever one's closer, that's the one we're doing first. So fucking close to being able to get out of here.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Oh, is that what we got? Was a throwing knife? Accra. Fuck it, Jerusalem. We're going to start Jerusalem. Just because... So what? It's 1581 versus... Never mind. Accra's closer, so we'll go to Accra. Didn't want closer, but it is. I'm so like tired. I'm just like, ugh. I feel crappy. I'm tired.
Il ne doit pas s'échapper!
Okay, that was interesting what just happened there.
Be gone, beggar. Höre den Zorn Gottes!
Don't know why, I just felt like going up this path. They were in my way, so I felt like going up that path. Oh, we're so close. So close. Okay. And onto Accra we go.
Use throwing knives to deal with distant enemies.
Shut the fuck up. I don't care. Yes, use throwing knives. I don't give a shit. I will or I won't.
What was that you called us before? Go away. Die, heathen!
There. Come on. Come on, fuckers.
Come back here! Bin die Rache Gottes!
Oh. Come on. Whatever. If I kill a lot of them, I kill a lot of them.
Ma colère sera terrible. Je vais t'étriper. Tu vas me le payer.
Come on.
Les vont te dévorer.
Fucking hell. Holy shit. Was that fucking stupid? Okay. Oh, if I spotted the flag, so I may as well pick it up. Hospitaller. Oh boy. It's a Hospitaller stronghold, eh? That's not gonna be fun. Okay. So tired. So tired, but I want to get as much done as I fucking can, reasonably. Like, we're only 3 hours in. I'd say at least like 1 hour. I mean, I'm gonna do this. I at least need like 1 more hour.
Stop! Stop! Come back here! You are not allowed to be here. Leave. You think you can outrun me? Ah. You're somewhere you shouldn't be. Leave before you get hurt.
Okay, synchronize. Ah, fucking hell. That was rough. Okay. I'm just trying to get to the Assassin's Bureau as quick as possible.
You do not ever do that again. Why have I made myself? Thief! This'll teach you nothing. I wonder what he's up to. What a fool. What's wrong with him?
Am I anywhere fucking close? Yes, I can see it.
Ah, Altair. A little bird told me you'd be paying a visit.
Al-Mualim has ordered the execution of Garnier de Naplouse, and so here I am. What can you tell me about him?
He is the Grand Master of the Knights Hospitaller, and surely keeps his quarters in their district. Beyond that, I cannot say. I suggest you search the city. See what you can learn from the people.
Tell me where they gather and I'll see what I can find.
The public gardens north of here, or what's left of them, are as good a place as any to begin. There's an abandoned market northwest as well that merits watching. And Maria of Jehoshaphat's church to the west remains a popular meeting place. These 3 locations should be sufficient for your needs.
I appreciate the information, Rafiq. It will be put to good use.
See that it is.
A plague upon his people. We came in peace to the Holy Land to spread the message of our Lord, but they turned away.
Oh, man. Alright, let's sync this viewpoint. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. What the fuck is this one? This is a new one. Never seen this symbol before. Never seen this one before.
Good you've come, brother. I could use that blade of yours. Too many archers about. This makes it difficult for me to work. Kill them. All of them. And I might be able to assist you in your campaign against the Mad Doctor. Keep in mind, however, that you must do this without being seen. Should you be discovered, they'll sound the alarm and you'll be forced to try again.
Okay.
We had a deal, brother. Honor your end of it, and I will honor mine.
Well, guess let's go and take care of these guys.
Richard and his men cannot hope to free the Holy Land. We must do all we can to aid them. I'll
I'm not gonna bother trying to do that one again. That's an annoying one.
Die, thief! You're not supposed to be here. Why would anyone want to do that? You dare steal in my presence. That will cost you your life. Leave and die, thief.
Good notice to watch where he was going.
I'll have your hands for that. Oh, unbelievable. Thief! This'll teach you not to steal. Let go of me, I've got nothing wrong.
Oh, great, got no fucking choice in that matter. Great.
Watch yourself. You gave me pathetic. The old man's gonna cry.
What's going to him?
Move. You need something?
You hear about Elaine?
The There we archer go. who
guards the eastern wing? Poor bastard's brother caught an arrow in the throat. Doubt he'll last the night.
How can he continue to work knowing what's to come?
He visits his brother often, so I cover for him when I can.
You aren't there now.
No. I've family business of my own to attend to.
Then he'd best hope the doctor doesn't learn of his desertion.
He won't. Long as you stay silent.
Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
Okay. Alright. Alright, let's go to this tower, see if we find anything. Ugh.
You'll pay dearly!
Oh man, I'm so sorry everybody that I've kind of hit that point in the stream where I'm starting to get super fucking tired. And it's like I'm just like trying to find some sort of something to let me learn what I need to learn. Because I don't want to have to do any more. Yeah, it's like I think this I don't want to do the one that I have available. Okay. But yeah, I'm trying to find something. One that's not that Archer one, because that Archer one just sounds it's just kind of inconvenient as fuck. Ooh. Oh boy, that was not fun.
Soon, my friend.
Come on.
Soon the good doctor will attend to your needs. Be patient. Hold hope close. There are many in need of aid, and only one of him. He works tirelessly to serve and save. But these things take time.
Alright, well, let's wait for you to get isolated so I can beat the shit out of you.
Please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please. No, you don't understand. I'm poor, sir. I need the money.
Stop.
Fucking beggars.
Please, sir, have any money? I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins,
You've
please.
made a brave miss.
Is that enough? Is he gonna finally fucking tell me what I need? Fuck. Okay. It wasn't isolated enough.
You say he turns away from your suffering, but this is unfair, untrue. He is
Shut the fuck up.
as he is.
Come on.
Help so many. Soon, my friends, soon the good doctor will attend to your needs. Be patient. Hold hope close. There are many in need of aid, and only one of him. He works tirelessly to serve and save, but these things take time.
Okay. Apparently this little alleyway is not isolated enough. Well, we'll figure out what the fuck is isolated enough.
Take yourself from here before I call the guard.
Ah, fuck.
Did I fight you one?
Fighting never
Oh!
Mercy! Mercy! Don't kill me. I'll do anything you want.
You serve Garnier?
Fucking
He
hell.
makes me say these things to keep the people from revolting, to give them hope and make them eager for his touch.
Tell me everything you can about the man.
Yes, of course. I know what happens within, what he really does.
Go on.
Not sick, not wounded when they enter, but once he's got his hands on them, then the pain begins.
He's no healer then. Just a sick, cruel man.
I don't know what it is he does to make them cry so loud, but it must be stopped before more are made to suffer. Will you stop him?
It's why you still live.
He is cautious. You must pick the proper time. Go to him when he attends to the patients. He forgets the world around him, becomes lost in his work. Yes, strike then.
I thank you for the information.
Then you'll let me go?
Would that I could.
Oh, shit.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. You dare steal in my presence. That will cost you your life. Je vais te
Come on. Fuck.
Puisse le Seigneur me donner la force dont j'ai besoin. Now. Les flammes de l'enfer vont te dévorer.
Come on. There we go.
Suppose I should thank you, though don't think I couldn't have handled them myself. Still, you've done right by me. I'll see to it that the favor is returned.
That voice does not match the character. That is an awful voice to give that character. Okay, I should have.
Altair? How fares your search for Garnier?
I know when and how to strike.
Share your knowledge with me then.
He lives and works within the Order's hospital, northwest of here. Rumors speak of atrocities committed within its walls. It seems the good doctor enjoys experimenting on innocent citizens. Most of them kidnapped and brought here from Jerusalem.
Clever. By stealing his subjects from another city, he avoids arousing too much suspicion here. But back to the matter at hand. What is your plan?
Gagne keeps mainly to his quarters inside the hospital, though he leaves occasionally to inspect his patients. It's when he makes his rounds that I will strike.
It's clear you've given this some thought. I give you leave to go. Remove this stain from Akka, Altair. Perhaps it will help cleanse your own. Rest here until you're ready to begin your mission.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm too damn tired. I'm sorry, everybody. This is going to be where I end all of this. I'm so, like I said, I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm just tired. Too tired. Okay, so all my stuff's linked down below. Hope you guys check out any of the stuff. This VOD will eventually make it to YouTube, and that will be, of course, sometime in September. I will see all of you in the next stream, which should be tomorrow, hopefully. Alrighty. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good day, a good night, a good whatever. See you all next time.